The other way, which I prefer more, is the retrospective validation. What it means actually is that you do a completely normal Agile project. So you do the development, your usual testing, you roll it out, development, testing, roll it out, and at the end, at the very end of your project, you do this whole extra testing and documentation before you do your final rollout. This has one big disadvantage. During the project, you cannot roll this product out to the end user. You cannot use it in a productive way because it's not validated, hence not allowed to be used. So you will say, so what's then the point of it? If you think about what Agile actually, the big advantages of Agile, it's on one side that we can actually roll out as early as possible and generate value out of something as early as possible, and that's not possible here because we will anyway just roll out completely at the end. But the second big advantage of Agile is that you have stakeholder involvement. That you always can actually ask your customer what's really on the priority, what really creates most value, which features. And this is the thing that you can still do with this process. So because the user is the whole time, or the customer is the whole time involved, can always give you feedback what makes the most sense, if what you did is actually good or if it should be changed. It's much more likely with such a process that at the end you can actually deliver a product that really fits to the customer needs, that in a waterfall way. So what does training mean? First of all, it means classroom training. Forget webinars, forget video conferences, forget anything like that, e-learnings. Training about a methodology is a classroom training, and for Agile, for something like that, I would say it's at least a day. This is the commitment, and also the commitment that you should ask your management at the start of it, so that it's not at the end, well, actually they're also busy and we cannot take them away for a day for work. Because they have to understand this. This is a new thing, a new journey, and you have to give them a chance to really understand how to do it. So such a training has to, from my point of view, contain three things. The first thing is you have to explain them Agile. Based on a methodology, you can choose if it's Scrum or XP or whatever, obviously based on the one you will actually use afterwards. Explain them the pure methodology, how it's really intended. Just hire a Scrum Master or take it out of a book or whatever, but really show them what does it mean. You can even use the Agile Manifesto where you're really shown what are the advantages of Agile. Why was it actually invented? What was the idea of the founders of Agile? But they need to understand that, not just from a training point of view, but also from a selling point of view. Because remember, in this training you will also tell them that there are more documents, it's very formalistic and so on. So it's crucial that they also understand why they actually should do Agile, why it's a great thing for them and for the company. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you obviously have to explain them then in detail your Agile methodology, so what you have done now. How does it work? How does it, all these processes we have looked at now together, how do they have to do it? So that's very crucial, that they understand each template you created, each process you changed, that they're really knowledgeable about.